Hello, Dodgers fans. I'm Noah, and today we have some very exciting updates to discuss about potential strategic moves for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Imagine Mookie Betts returning to the outfield to make room for a star at third base. Sounds bold, doesn't it? But this idea might be exactly what the Dodgers need to keep strengthening the team and aiming for the top of MLB. In this video, we'll dive into how this potential roster adjustment could work and what impact the arrival of a player of this caliber might have on the team's performance. Could this be the missing piece to make the Dodgers even more competitive in the race for the World Series? Before we dive into the details, I want to ask you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Your subscription is essential to strengthening our Dodgers fan community and helping us continue to bring you the analysis and updates you love. Together, we'll build a space for passionate fans like you. Have you ever imagined the impact of a player as important as Blake Snell making a decision that shakes an entire baseball rivalry? That's exactly what caused a stir among Los Angeles Dodgers fans and San Francisco Giants supporters. And of course, Snell's response to the backlash from opposing fans was worth discussing. Let's recap what happened. After a season with the Giants, Snell decided to leave the team. It wasn't an unexpected decision, given that his 2-year, $62 million contract wasn't ideal, and the Giants didn't seem interested in renewing it. To make matters worse, the team finished fourth in the NL West with a sub-.500 record. As a result, Snell chose to accept a 5-year, $182 million contract with the Dodgers, a move that, in hindsight, makes sense for both him and the Los Angeles team. However, the transfer didn't sit well with Giants fans. And who could expect otherwise? For some, Snell's departure was seen as a betrayal, as he swapped San Francisco for a team with much more power and ambition, especially in the hunt for titles. One upset fan accused Snell of choosing money over greatness in an Instagram post. Snell's response was quick and direct: "Go Dodgers. Be upset with your team. Don't hate when you don't know anything beyond where I signed." Honestly, it was a clear and why not say witty statement. Let's be frank. Since the Giants' outstanding 107-win season in 2021, the team hasn't exactly been a powerhouse. Blake Snell's move to the Dodgers undoubtedly raised questions about his future and the rivalry between Los Angeles and San Francisco. I see this trade as a strategic move not only for Snell, but also for the Dodgers. When he joined Los Angeles, it was clear he was looking for an opportunity to shine with a team that not only has a solid foundation, but is also focused on competing for titles. The reaction from Giants fans isn't entirely surprising. After all, no one likes to see an important player like Snell leave their team, especially for a rival with more resources and ambition. I understand San Francisco fans' frustration, but I also see that Snell made a choice with his future in mind. Sometimes career decisions aren't just about love for the team, but about finding a situation where the chance of achieving something great feels more realistic. Did the Giants miss an opportunity to keep Snell? Maybe. But I also believe Snell's move reflects a broader reality in MLB, where teams like the Dodgers are in a prime position to attract talented players by offering not only high salaries, but also the promise of a competitive season, something more appealing than staying with a team that isn't as focused. In the end, I see this transfer as a growth opportunity for both Snell and the Dodgers. He's joining a team with real chances of reaching the World Series, something he may not have felt as confident about in San Francisco recently. If he continues to dedicate himself and deliver, we can expect great moments in Los Angeles. What do you think about this trade? Did the Giants miss out on retaining a talent like Snell? Or did the player make the right move by seeking a team with more potential for the upcoming season? Don't forget to comment below. We want to hear your thoughts on this rivalry and the decisions being made in baseball. Blake Snell, meanwhile, is already looking ahead with the Dodgers. He's shown his excitement, posting pictures of himself in a Los Angeles uniform and clearly eager to hit the field. He knows he's now part of a team that's much closer to reaching the World Series than any other option. So when we think about the impact of this signing, it's clear it was a smart move for both him and the Dodgers. What do you think about the idea of Mookie Betts returning to the outfield to make way for one of MLB's biggest stars, Nolan Arenado, to join the Dodgers? It seems like a bold move, doesn't it? But with the Dodgers always ready to make strategic plays, this possibility isn't entirely out of the question. Since the end of the 2023 season, the Dodgers have frequently been linked to Arenado. While he's still with the St. Louis Cardinals, the trade market for him hasn't developed much. The Dodgers, who've been aggressive in recent acquisitions like Blake Snell, Tanner Scott, and Roki Sasaki, continue to show they're ready to bolster their roster, and Nolan Arenado could be the next big name to arrive in Los Angeles. But how could this work? According to expert Taylor Thompson, the key would be moving Mookie Betts back to the outfield. This would make sense since Max Muncy is already locked in as the starting third baseman. With a few adjustments, like shifting Betts to the infield and placing Ha-Seong Kim at shortstop, there'd be room for Arenado at third base. To accommodate this, Muncy could even move to second base, replacing Gavin Lux. It sounds like a complicated puzzle, but the Dodgers have the experience and flexibility to make it work. Additionally, with the impressive depth of the Dodgers bullpen, the Cardinals might be interested in some of these young players as part of a deal to rebuild their team for the future. And given the Dodgers' history of not hesitating to spend to improve the team, taking on Arenado's $260 million contract doesn't seem like a major obstacle. The idea of Mookie Betts returning to the outfield to make room for Nolan Arenado is undoubtedly bold, but it also reflects the Dodgers' aggressive and strategic spirit. The team has shown a willingness to do whatever it takes to improve its roster, and adding Arenado, one of MLB's biggest names, is something that can't be easily dismissed. It might seem like a risky move, but at the same time, it's typical of the Dodgers, who are always willing to make adjustments and changes when necessary. Moving Betts to the outfield and reorganizing the infield to accommodate Arenado at third base is a complicated puzzle, but not impossible. Mookie has already shown his versatility in the past and could return to playing a key role in the outfield, while Arenado's defense at third base would be a significant boost to the team. Moreover, with the depth of the Dodgers bullpen, the team has plenty of pieces to negotiate. The Cardinals, in a rebuilding process, might find it appealing to acquire young talent or even take on part of Arenado's contract, which is considerable but not insurmountable for a team like the Dodgers. And we can't forget that the Dodgers have already proven they're not afraid to spend when they believe in an addition that truly strengthens their roster. Now the big question is, would Arenado's arrival make the Dodgers unbeatable? The team is already among the favorites, but a reinforcement like Arenado could give Los Angeles an even greater edge, especially considering his defensive skills and experience in high-pressure moments. So let's think together. Will the Dodgers really take this risk? Do you believe Arenado's addition could transform Los Angeles into an even more unstoppable machine? Or is the team already strong enough with the reinforcements they've brought in? Comment below. We want to know what you think about this possible chess move by the Dodgers.